Not sure really how to start this video, but I guess I just will, because you've seen the title, you know what it's going to be, there's no like baiting you. I was going to record like a big sort of lengthy kind of detailed, structured, like scripted intro, but it just felt corny and forced, so I'm just going to jump into it like this. So the first band I'm going to talk about, they're called Selfish Act. They're from Buffalo, New York. I found them through No Echo, which is a great website, definitely check it out. They have this thing where they shout out like a new hardcore band every day, and the first day, like the day they were discovered, No Echo, the band they were shouting out was Selfish Act, so that's how I discovered them. They're great, they're very chaotic, they're like Knocked Loose or Vision of Disorder, that sort of like chaotic, screamy kind of hardcore, but then they've sort of got like a more lo-fi classic 90s New York hardcore style sound, if you get what I mean, like say Crown of Thorns or 108s, definitely check them out. I think they've released an EP, a demo and a single. I discovered them through the demo. The song Fair Weather is great. Right, next band is Negative Approach. Definitely check them out if you're into the more punky kind of traditional hardcore sound. If you're like a boomer that's like, ooh, I hate all this metallic stuff, ooh, why can't I just have Black Flag, Bad Road to Buy a Threat? If you're into those sorts of bands, definitely check them out. They're quite chaotic. I think their first album is just like a collection of loads of different stuff, like their first 7-inch I think, and loads of recordings. I'm not too sure if they're still a band, but they should be. Right, third is the band Bind. I recently saw them at the Underworld when I went to see Harm's Way. They're from, I think, Nottingham or somewhere. They're from the UK. They're great. They've got like a sort of similar sound to Knocked Loose, that sort of like beat down hardcore, but with elements of like modern like metal sort of seeping in, but it doesn't feel corny, like they've got a bit of atmosphere to them. They're great. I think they've put out 3 singles and a split with another band that I've forgotten the name of. Right, the next 2 bands I'm going to speak of in one go, because recently when I went to All Ages Records in Camden, which is a great shop for people who are into hardcore and punk, like all they sell is just hardcore and punk, like merch and vinyl and CDs. I got a Biohazard t-shirt from there for like £10. I think it was 20, but it was on sale. And while I was there, I also bought this for £4, which is cheap. It's a split EP between Out for Justice from New York and Sector from Chicago on Days Hardcore, which is a great label. They've got so many good bands. And yeah, Out for Justice are good because they've got like a classic New York kind of sound. One of the vocalists sounds like a member of the Beastie Boys, like he says like for the northeast, and then at the start of one of their songs, Bringing It Back, they got this like tough sounding guy to go, oh yes, bring New York style hardcore, Long Island style, being down emo kids, which was really funny. And then Sector are good as well. They're more like standard kind of beat down hardcore, but they've got like a more personal lyrics, like Knocked Loose, not just, oh I'm so tough, oh I'm so mean, So I guess that's the video. At the minute I've got a song playing in the background, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, because the first person to guess correctly what the song is, like the name and the artist, will get a shout out in the next video that I do. which will be coming out probably next week because it's Saturday. Let me, I know this is going to sound cheesy, but let me know like some of your favourite bands that you think are underrated, because I just want this video to feel like, you know, friends hanging out, you know, just recommending bands to each other, you know, like get a discussion going on in the comments. So that's the video then.